let me just tell you something, yeah? Stop fucking calling me negative. Stop fucking gaslighting me. Stop fucking telling me what to do. If you're in your bedroom, if you're at home, stop fucking telling me how I should see this football club, yeah? There is no style. There was no control. There's no balance. It is fucking garbage. And we did not deserve anything today, yeah? Let me make that clear. Let me make that fucking clear today, yeah? That goal at the end, yeah, was a gimmick, mate. It was absolutely poor. Fulham deserved every single bit of what they got today.
Bottle job. I don't want to hear the word injury. Players were moving out the house. One guy was playing with a little scratch. Oh, my guy lost.
Hey, pick up the chill.
Real bad man.
Bro, I thought you were 6'4", by the way you used to tap. You shrunk? You shrunk, bro. You just pull back.
Same
whoa,
answer.
whoa. Hey. Hey. Guaranteed we beat Chelsea at Anfield next week. Guaranteeing right now, I'm on full screen. Guaranteed we will beat Chelsea next week. Guaranteed.
Guy. Eating like a donkey in Anfield. You tell him Anfield is a fortress. Everyone's scared for. We'll play and never walking up. Oh, everyone's slapping. Get out here. Everyone's coming in. Turn around, man. Anfield's not.
يا حمزة, you say they all أوسخ منك ما فيه.
Same answer.
Whoa. Hey.
Don't forget. So when you're twerking for Chelsea, Hamza, don't forget what he just did.
Stop. Next one.
I lag because I work for Arsenal.
Than Ranieri. He's not even beating the Ranieri allegation. Win a league title like Leicester City, then I respect you like Leicester City. So if I see him, Saka win the league title, I'll call him Brighton.
What if we win the double?
You're not win the double. You're not win the.
If we win the double, Hamza, I will come to your yard. I'll come to your house, bro.
You're not winning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we got soccer sauce.
Peri Saka sauce. Saka these nuts.
On the side.
What?
Who's that?
What is that?
Come on, guys. We need you to bring your shin pads, guys. We need you to bring your boots, guys. We need you to bring everything, guys. Bring your drum, bring your wife, bring your children, bring your grandfather, your grandmother, bring everything, guys. For what? To get fucking embarrassed.
Hello and welcome to Yasser TV. Welcome back to the channel, my people. We're back. You know what I'm saying? We're back for another one. We are ready. You know what I'm saying? We are ready. We got a few bombers. Wow. While I was setting up, bro. Well, not bombers, but near bombers and all that, whatever, yeah? Now, big up to every single one of you that's here. You know what I'm saying? Bun, that brother, what's his name? Where is he? Josh. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your own club. Well, thank you for spending time here, you know what I'm saying? At the World Champions house. Thank you for spending time at the World Champions house. Now, yeah, make sure you're liking the video and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sharing it. You know what I mean? Other than that, we have to start getting into it. I have a video coming out later. I need to edit it first. I've never done an edit, but this is going to be easy because I don't need to edit it. It's an unboxing. I bought something that I'm going to use for the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start doing vlogs here and there. You know what I'm saying? The first one is going to be when I go to my trip in Holland. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do a vlog over there. And I'm going to use that to vlog. But I'm going to drop the unboxing video on the channel. Probably. I don't know though, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to... Like, what else you lot want to see from it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't mind, like, doing more tech stuff, yeah? Because you lot know I'm techie, you know what I mean? Yeah, techie. But, yeah, like, I could do few more tech stuff and that. Wow, it's called Yasser TV for a reason, bro. It's not called Yasser CFC for a reason. I could do what I want. We could do gaming tomorrow. We could, you know, if the Chelsea thing don't work out, yeah, we're rebranding, bro. You know what I mean? Listen. Where is the thing gone? Yeah, we'll just click backgrounds, switch off the trophy room, and just put this one at the back here, and just keeping it moving. You know what I mean? We're keeping it moving, bro. Because this club, I swear down, bro. Oh my days. Listen, I don't really care that much about preseason, yeah. That's why you're not really... I ain't really done no videos. I've enjoyed my little break because I got some break. I've got a break from work. So I got a break. So I'm not really too fussed in what's going on. But now, let's actually get into it. Let me see if I shared this thing. Um... All right, Plettenberg said the thing went through. Anyway, let's get into it though. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna drop that video. It's not gonna be football related. It's gonna be more unboxing stuff. Man said the OnlyFans camera package unboxing. No, why, bro? Why me? You know what I mean? Don't put me with that kind of stuff, bro. That's not my kind of behavior. You know what I mean? What? I can't do an unboxing now. Fraud. That's why phones are fraud. I have to take off his mod again. Do you know what I mean? But focus. All right, so big up Nehemiah in the chat. Bye bye Uncle Tosin. Tosin, Disasi, Badia show all gone. I haven't read them being gone, but I know it's supposed to be things going closer and that. The juveniles thing is when I put the post out to say the lineups are out, and then autocorrect move changed it from Juventus to juvenile, and I never clocked. And people started commenting juvenile this, juvenile that. You know what I mean? And we only bought 2 old players, and all of a sudden we're pensioners now. Big up to Hyper, Josh, West Tosin, and Badia Shogun. I don't know about Badia Show. I know the Sass is linked to Crystal Palace. Smaller Bomba, 5-6 p.m. Sakadi's not this funny. I know. Jabi Alonso, Manny Jambas, Yusuf, bro, Laos. Rory says, raid. Big up, Rory, man. Sakadi, yeah, Yasser Chelsea lose every week TV. Hey, big up to Kizzy, man. Hey, listen, big up. Now, let me share the screen. Chelsea now, let me go down. Is there anything else here? Yeah, so breaking, Palace submit loan plus obligation to buy for Disasi. Fabrice Hawkins. According to Pies, that's from Fabrice Hawkins. I don't know why my internet just dipped all of a sudden. But, alright. Yeah, Crystal Palace have submitted a loan offer, including an obligation to buy for Axel Disasi. The French defender remains Palace priority target to replace Maxence Lacroix as previously reported. Bro, are you saying that they're replacing Lacroix with Disasi? Brother, why would we have bought Lacroix if Disasi was good enough, bro? But either way, listen, it's Palace, innit? If they can make it work, they can make it work. Negotiations between Palace and Chelsea are ongoing. A meeting also took place with the players' representative. Listen, yeah, it is what it is. Nah, bro, you're saying Yasser Chelsea lose every week, bro. And you said, oh, the OnlyFans camera package unboxing, bro. You started this. You know what I mean? Big up to Pierre in the chat as well. I expect Disasi to Palace to be a here we go. Hey, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Take this deal immediately and run for whatever amount. I'm not going to scroll too much. The last time you lot know what happened when I scrolled too much, bro. You know what I mean? Almost got the channel taken down, bro. There is movement around Tosin. He has a lot of interest from Fabrizio Romano. So that is actually a prayer. You know what I'm saying? A prayer. If Uncle Tosin can be gone, please, bro. Please. Yeah, because do you know what they've done? They went and they realized that Palmer has another friend called You know what I'm saying? He has another friend called Morgan Rogers. So they splashed the money on Morgan Rogers. You know what I mean? And while Palmer's sitting down with his boy Tosin laughing and that, they've knocked on the door and said, "Are you cool? Do you remember this guy?" And they walked in with Rogers and he was like, "Oh, Rogers, Morgan, you get me?" Shaked his hand and that. You know that? And all of a sudden, Tosin's looking down. So Morgan Rogers was the Tosin replacement and he replaced his brethren. You know what I'm saying? He's a friend replacement. He's not positional replacement, anything like that. It's a friend replacement, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I got the sniffles, bro. Anyway, that's the one for you lot. So, man said Tosin's your best centre-back. Fine, Shane. Pierre says after this loss today, expect PR running on X. Bro, I don't think it affects the team. Like, I don't think it affects anything, though, like, if I'm going to be honest, because it's a pre-season loss, isn't it? Like, things happen. That now they have to find ways to find their way around it. Like, people losing pre-season. I don't always see it. I don't think it's the worst thing. Do you know what I mean? As long as these things don't happen and do it throughout the league season, that's obviously a different story, isn't it? But at the same time, I just think it's not my business. I don't really care, bro. Like, I'm not saying I'm happy with losing, but it's not something that I'm looking at thinking, yeah, that's okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Fonz, we snatched your legend with no Champions League football, bro. You get me? I told him, yo, come to the home of the world champions. Yeah, and he pulled up, yeah? So, listen, Laos, man said happy birthday. Bro, my birthday was in April, bro. Do you know what I mean? I just need Jackson out the door, yeah, so I've seen enough. Remember, I told you last time, bro. You saw the lizard on the pitch? Oh, the funniest thing ever happened today. So now they said here, a nice touch from Nicholas Jackson. He agreed with Alonso to be the one to come off so that Modric could make his return. Yeah? Now, okay, listen to this, yeah? Obviously, he came on at halftime. You'll see it here. Modric has come on to replace Jackson, who only just came on at halftime. He came on at halftime. I think he come off at like, what, the 80th minute? I think Modric got 10 minutes, yeah? And no, Modric came on. Brother, I couldn't believe it when he came off. You know, when he came off, that was so funny, bro. He ain't starting for us. How about that? You know what I mean? He ain't starting for us, bro. I don't want to see him near the starting 11. I can't lie to you. Yeah, his thing's been pushed back, yeah. His what was it called again, chat? His return's been pushed back because of his arm. So he has to have mandatory time off. He can't just come back if it's whatever, but we'll have to see. I don't care about Konza to Arsenal. Another defender, bro. Let's get into the Juventus game. Man said I can't even call this diet. Hey, listen. I hope Garnacho does well this season. How about that? You know what I mean? I hope he does well this season. He gets his little GA here and there. Yeah, I hope he does well. I hope he does well. Yeah, that's me still. Big up to Abubakar and myself. Yeah. I was on Lewis's channel earlier as well for the Juve game. This is the funny thing though, Fonz, yeah? I hope he does well, innit? So that he gets his obligation, he hits his condition, and he stays over there. I've already seen the quote from Villa fans. Oh, I've seen the stats. And, you know what I'm saying? We are disrespecting Garnacho, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The Chelsea fans are disrespecting Garnacho. They just want him gone, so they're not telling us the true story. All right, you know, we told Arsenal about Havertz. We told them when they got Petr. Well, not Petr. Who else? Like Willian. Like, they'll find out, innit? You know what I mean? Because we just haters, but cool, you'll find out. And then the clip, would you see the clip of him passing the ball to no one and the ball just rolls up? Jackson's another one. I told you, lot, my issue with Jackson is not what he can do around the pitch, it's what he does in front of goal. Do you know what I mean? It's what he does in front of goal. You guys seen it, yeah? The clip came around the other day of him shooting out goal. I thought he was playing NFL skying the ball every single time. And then you guys seen it again in it the other day. Today he came on, like, in front of goal, like, he's not there. Obviously, he's going, he drops deep and he does a little pass here, pass there, but it don't make a difference to us, innit? You know what I'm saying? It don't make a difference to us. We all know he's not great. And I've been telling everyone that. You know what I mean? Zirkzee going jive. Juve. Oh, he's going to Juve. I don't know. He wants to return to thingy, bro. Like, we played against Juve today. Obviously, Juve isn't... you know what I'm saying? Juve isn't... Yeah, he messed up the thingy. Palestra messed up the shot. Yeah, but this is... You know what? Kings of London's not here today, yeah, but he told us, yeah, in recent times that, yo, he's the one that told me, yo, listen, I think we should just get rid of Jackson, because Jackson, his value is high right now. You can get that 60 million. Like, if he stays for another season, he might convince people that he's not good enough to go for 60. You know what I mean? You could change someone's opinion. Juve, listen, they might find a way of playing in a way to just get the best out of him, and they have them goal scoring wingers in it. You know what I'm saying? We've seen what that number 11 done to us today with that goal. They got Yildiz on the left. They're alright. You know what I'm saying? If he drops deep, you can link up with them. He should be alright. But other than that, Juve, we didn't really had one shot on target, I think, or two shots, like one goal and that one opportunity that Sanchez saved. Besides that, they didn't really do much. But then we were poor going forward as well. You know what I'm saying? First half, Welbeck, in my opinion, was non-existent. But everyone that was up front was non-existent. The lap was non-existent, even though he had touches out wide, a few things in the middle. A couple of times he went down, managed to get the ball, got a couple of free balls or something, but nothing really clear-cut. João Pedro didn't really do much either, you know what I'm saying? Estevao had moments here and there. First half was probably Quenda. You know what I'm saying? Quenda, I think Gittins had a good half, didn't really lead to nothing, but he had a good half. And then for me, Quenda was the one that you could see could have done something there, but his shots were going anywhere and everywhere. Midfield, Caicedo, listen, chat, who watched the game? Anyone that's watched the game, you saw that apparently Caicedo can't pass. Yeah, according to Uncle Hussam, Caicedo can't pass. Yeah, but we saw the crosses. We saw the through balls. We saw the balls over the top. Yeah, but Caicedo can't pass though, chat. You know, I'm taking the mic. Like, when I say Caicedo has a very good pass on him and that, I'm dreaming. I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing it. Yeah, or I'm over exaggerating. You know? Anyway, then Captain Darius, Hugo, you know what I mean? That's the one that made us laugh on the watch along. Obviously, make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis G if you're not subscribed. I'll be surprised if you are not subscribed, but that's the one. Put the captain armband on him. His passing going forward wasn't that right. Like, he had some key passes that he could have made that he didn't make. I think our weakest part was probably midfield. It was just literally, I'm pretty sure first half was whoever that brother was. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Jazuli. He was in midfield, Caicedo. I didn't really notice him. I noticed Caicedo more. I think Sanchez made some good saves and he had one fumble, but thank God that didn't lead to a goal. Palestra was the standout for me alongside Hato. He had his good moments defensively, but he kept getting done when the guy cut in. But besides that, post Fofana and Tosin, I can't lie. I didn't even know these men were playing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Hato kept coming out and that. Like I said, Quenda, João Pedro had moments in terms of his link-up play and that, but like, you can't, with this team, you can still feel like it's not our best team, and at the same time, it's not thingy. Nah, but the Jazoli brother is good pre-season. That's fine, innit? Like, I'm not saying that he's great, but I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like, he's what I expect from a kid, innit? Yeah, I mean, he's doing his job, and fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he wasn't like amazing, but he was doing all right. That's the least I think you could do as a kid. Just do alright. You know what I'm saying? Look like you fit in. And I don't think he looked like out of sorts. I think, do you remember when we started seeing Shaman Low and go and we're like, yeah, this kid, therefore don't play him. Don't play this kid, bro. That's the one. I think, like, you know what it is? There's certain players in the team, yeah, that we already know what they can provide to the team. I don't need to see them, bro, on these pitches. I don't need to see Caicedo on this pitch. I don't need to see João Pedro on this pitch. I don't need to see Esteban on this pitch. Gittins maybe games here and there. I don't need to see Colwell on this pitch. I don't need to see Lavia on this pitch. I don't need to see Sanchez on this pitch. Like, all these, man, I don't want to see them on this pitch, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see them on this pitch. That's all I'm saying. They don't need to be on these pitches, bro. Like Reece James, we all know what to expect from these brothers, bro. Let them have rest, get them some sharpness here and there, and that's it. We can't afford to have them injured. As much as I don't rate Sanchez, he is a little bit reliable. You know what he's going to offer you. Just keep him away, bro. You know what I mean? You could play, especially if Penders is going to be our main goalkeeper in the future. You might as well start Penders. You might as well, innit? Give him more minutes. Let him make his mistakes. Let him get used to playing for the team, have that connection at the club and that. That's all we want. I don't need like these man playing getting injured, bro. Someone said this in the watch along, Lewis's watch along the other day, right? Earlier today, he said Nkunku's knee got ruined because we played on some dead pitch. Yeah, if you survive, you survive. I can't lie though. Penders' thing here was that he used to get caught. Do you know what I'm saying? He used to get caught higher up on the pitch and that. But this is not Racine type football. You ain't got to be an extra centre back. You know what I mean? He makes good saves. Yeah, he might parry it in dangerous areas. But if you got your defenders there, then it's not necessarily the biggest or worst problems, isn't it? So I'm not that fussed. And he said it here as well when it comes to Quenda. Quenda, very technically secure, looks dangerous on the ball and also has that defensive instinct. He tracks back, but he's a wing back. So he has that. He knows he has to track back and he does track back well. And he has the arrogance in it when he goes forward. Do you know what I'm saying? He's willing to take the risk and that. But at the same time, he knows he ain't getting sold, innit? Like, not anytime soon anyway. So let him enjoy his football. And that's the kind of energy or mindset that he brings to the pitch as well, which I like. So yeah, other than that, let's move on. Man said, I hope Charming Extra Soft or whatever his name is starts for you. Hey, listen, bro. Man said Charming. Bro, if he starts, hey, dark, very dark. The way we lost against Tottenham, brother, this goalkeeper, he was standing on the left. The ball went to the bottom right corner. He tried to dive. I don't know how that works, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I was watching him extra yesterday. His decision making is unreal for a 16-year-old. Nah, yeah, decision making is good, innit? Like, it's good. And for him to be able to start alongside a Caicedo, and Caicedo not having to do most of the work is alright, innit? But alright, it's fair enough though. Listen, man, a few Arabs here, man. Abdus Salam Ahmed, big up to you, man. Said defeats keeps raining down on Chelsea. What's the other one? Someone else is the guy asked me earlier. Where's the guy that asked me earlier? Well, Bakar Masoud as well. Big up to you. Why are we not going for Murillo? I don't know. They probably don't. We probably just don't want to really go back for him. And I don't think his injury history is the greatest. And you kind of have to. You have to move on. Another left-sided centre back in it to get him in. So I don't know. I big up for this, man. Big up. Wow, really like your analysis. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that. Big up Eros to the boss. Hey, big up to you, man. It's been a while. Big up Yasser and the crew. Hit the likes and subscribe on the way in if you haven't already. Listen, I appreciate that. Where's the Quenda's perfect Alonso player? Yeah, he is actually. This isn't actually a thing though. Arsenal be linked. He was, but he's signing his extension. So the feeds came down and we read that one. Yes, so upper runs inside stream. They're beefing. Hey, listen, big up to them, innit? This is not. I'm not really. It's not a reaction stream, innit? You know what I mean? Like, we could do a reaction stream when we see some of the things come out, and we'll see. When I used to work, and I wouldn't when I used to have my previous job, yeah, and I was going around driving and that, I'd have my phone out and I used to watch all the streams, yeah. Because I'll just go from stream to stream. Oh, where you going? Redirect into this, brother. Whatever. So I used to watch the other streams. Like at this time, I'd still be coming home, innit? So I used to watch the stream on the way home on Wednesdays. And then you'd have, if I was late, I'd watch like, what was it? What's the other called? Mandem Talk. I'd watch that on the way back. But I think they moved Mandem Talk to Thursdays now. But they're gonna have their discussion, bro. Like it's what it is. It's not necessarily beefing. They're gonna have their people agree and disagree. It's not always about people agreeing. I think when people make it sound like everyone always agrees, is that sometimes two people have a similar mindset, so they always sound like they're agreeing. But like me and Ahmed agree on a lot of things, yeah. But when you start saying things like, what do you say? Like, oh, Vinny's one of the best left wingers in the league, or I rate Barcola, or that's when me and him kind of like, that's when our road splits, where I'm on this side and he's on that side. Or he doesn't rate Chelsea as a team, or he doesn't rate certain players. Our fringe player Santos starts for United in midfield. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? Apparently, a lot of players, I overrate my players, but who's the other? Neto can potentially start for City. Hey, Neto could potentially start for City. Disasi, it might go to Palace and start. Who's the other brother we sold? I can't even remember. Obviously, Chalobah's here, but he ain't left yet. There's other players that we moved. Madueke went to Arsenal and started. So, hey, don't shoot the messenger, bro. That's all I'm saying. Don't shoot the messenger. All I'm telling you lot is what I think. Yes, they're panicking. Becca United making because United not making signings. They can't make it. Listen, some people just expect a lot of signings, innit? And I think, I'm not saying about them specifically. Obviously, I don't know what's going on with United. I don't necessarily think they need a lot of signings, innit? But they do need signings in certain positions. But I think with them, it's like they were linked to who they were linked again? Who were they linked to again, chat? Can someone remind me? I think they were linked to. Oh, they were linked to, I think, Watkins or something. But I've never seen those links. Chalobah, yeah, Chalobah's leaving to Como. Badiashu's leaving, and I think also Tosin's leaving. You know what I'm saying? They were linked to Hull. They had a few links, innit? Like United have had a few links, and they're not necessarily bad links, innit? In my opinion. So I know some people are making it sound like they're bad links, but they're not really like bad links. Or some people are saying, oh, but well, if Chelsea is moving and doing X, Y, and Z, we need to be moving like that club. Not necessarily. You need to do what you need for your club. You do what you need, yeah, for what was right for your club. Similar to, like, let's say it's the same for Liverpool. Liverpool need a DM. We don't need a DM, but Liverpool need a DM. So there is no need for them to go and get Morgan Rogers if they need a DM. Liverpool need to replace Mo Salah. Liverpool need to get another left winger. Do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool might need another striker. Liverpool might need some centre backs. So Liverpool need a right back. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things Liverpool need. But we don't need all that. We don't need an extra right back unless we sell. So that everyone's transfer window has different needs, and there's different ways of approaching each transfer window. That's my main takeaway, or the main thing that I want to tell you, like, innit? Besides that, let me see if there's anything else updated news and all that. Chelsea need to finish in the Premier League. Oh, I think we need minimum comfortable top four. Like, we need to get top four comfortably. We can't be fighting for top four. I definitely no. Listen, chat. We can't be fighting for top four. I don't want to see no fight. We need to get top four comfortably, minimum. Do you know what I'm saying? Minimum, bro. I'm being honest, man. let's see what Fabrizio, Ben Jacobs, or Ornstein have posted. Yeah. So this thing. Listen, I ain't having no conversation about this. I said here we go, and Fabrizio said here we go, and this bro still ain't done anything. You know that ones. Apparently they've now verbally agreed on the fee. I thought they agreed verbally before, but until he's wearing the Real Madrid shirt, I ain't talking about deal Monday anymore, bro. Palace set to sign Takahiro Tomiyasu in a free transfer following a successful trial at the club. So they done it. So the trial's already done. I read about this. I heard something about they're gonna get him back from Ajax, do a trial, and then they'll get him in. What are you gonna do with Tomiyasu, bro? Like, because someone expected what Tomiyasu? Can you not scout someone that can be something at your club and that can actually offer you something? Like, you have to go get Tomiyasu. Some people are gonna say to me, yeah, but it's Crystal Palace. But why are you going to get Tomiyasu, bro? He barely even played. He got injured, I think, on his debut or the game after for Ajax. I'm pretty sure he didn't even play most of the season. Yes, Roma agree. 80 million package deal for Nahuel Molina from Atletico Madrid. That's the brother, yeah, Atleti. No doubt, no drama. Yando Monday to Real Madrid. He already said this, bro. He already said, here we go. Now that here we go, ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, got no note. Celtic confirmed Martin O'Neill's undergone a small procedure in hospital. The club had they envisaged Martin be released from hospital in the next day or two on behalf of Martin would like to support. Listen, hopefully he gets well soon. I don't know what's going on over there. Hopefully we see players at the door next week. I only want certain players at the door. Like, if a Jackson and Neto go out the door, we could see us bring certain players in. Then we could start talking about certain, maybe an attacker, maybe, you know, anything else that we didn't get. I could see him coming in. Maybe if we were still actually pushing for those two midfielders that we were talking about, or an attacker that we heard that apparently Alonso wants another attacker. That would only make sense if we get rid of Neto and or get rid of a Jackson. I don't see Delap leaving. However, if he leaves, I wouldn't be fussed. You know what I mean? I think he either gets a loan, he will stay in the team, innit? That's what I'm thinking. I don't see him. I think out of all the other strikers we got, Jackson, you cash on him now where the money's high. If Delap has a better season than he had last season, which is at this point impossible to replicate his season from last season. There's no way Delap can replicate his season from last season. You know what I mean? He's not a one-goal striker. Like if he only scores one goal or no goals this season, this brother has managed to tank his stock the same way he broke. You know what I'm saying? Messed up his spot the same way he broke Jet Spence's draw, innit? You know what I'm saying? The same way he broke Jet Spence's draw. Yeah? Like, I'm not fussed with this brother, bro. I've given players more, like, 2 seasons before. I'll see what he does. I'm willing to take the risk to see what he does in it. Is he going to take his opportunity or are we moving him on? It's not about having stocks in a player. It's just, I'm looking at it. What one season or one chance is not always enough to judge something. Yeah, I don't mind. Drop the 9 shirt, bro. Like, all these things for me are irrelevant. Because if let's say, and I'm not saying he will, but let's say he balls out, we're not going to care what shirt he's wearing. You know what I'm saying? If he goes back to Club World Cup Delap or pre-season Delap or the Delap that played in the first couple of games, we'd be much happier than the Delap we saw post-injury, innit? But that's a story for another day. Some players, once they do something, they never go back to that previous person. And if that's what it is, you move him on. The only good thing is we spent 30 million on this, brother. So we could probably get that money back. You know what I'm saying? We could potentially get that money back. You can't get more or whatever for Jackson. So Jackson, cash in, goes in your books. The brother ain't got to come back again. I don't mind if they sell him to Tottenham. I don't care if they sell him to Aston Villa. I don't care, bro. Just get rid of that brother. That brother got 2 chances, bro. It's not about how many goals he had, bro. Look at the quality of the goal I'm talking about. No, don't just tell me about the 1 goal. Yes, he had 1 goal. Look at the quality of the goal. I'm not saying he was amazing. I'm just saying that this sample size and that sample size, they don't match. They don't match. So that's just the separate thing. Some people just anytime a player names mentioned, if they don't like him, don't matter what the brother does, bro. Everything just would work. That's not how it works. That's not how I'm looking at it. I'm being more objective, bro. I'm not letting my emotions dictate whether I like the lap or don't like the lap. If he goes tomorrow, he goes. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, that's what I'm saying. If he goes tomorrow, he goes. I never said keep him for another 3 seasons, bro. That's not a P roller. That's not a P roller, bro. Hey, listen, no comment. Melo, big up to you. You're now cool. Let's keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I said P roller. Hey. Anyway, come. Let's keep it moving, innit, from that, brother. Yeah, either way. We have a couple of men that we need to move on or must move on. Just because we don't want them to start lingering around and we not be able to move them. You know what I'm saying? So, here's what it is. Big up to more Arsenal in the chat. Yeah, but it's not FIFA, bro. Not everything is powerful bottom corner. You know, not everything is low driven, bro. It's how you hit the ball, where you hit it. You know what I'm saying? Body positioning, all that kind of stuff. You see, there's a reason why I never mentioned the goal against Barcelona, brother. That's a tapping. You know what I mean? We can't be talking about that. That's a tapping. You know what I mean? And I don't mention even the Fulham goal, tap it. I'm not talking about his goals in the league. I'm not just talking about the numbers. Yeah, well, Igor Thiago got great numbers. He's a scrub. Yeah, but Igor Thiago's a scrub, bro. He got great numbers. He's rubbish. You know what I'm saying? He got great. It's not just about the numbers, bro. It's not just about the number. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the numbers, bro. Because my thing is, if he was always like this, yeah? If he was always like this, and he was like before he came to Chelsea, and he's the same here, we could say we've already seen what this brother can do before, i.e. like a Garnacho. I mean, we judged him with what he did before. Then we could say, you know what? I've already seen what this guy can do before. So, like, I don't see any difference. So what's the point of me saying give him another season or whatever it is, yeah? Cool. This brother, what we've seen from him at Ipswich, what we've seen from him at pre-season or Club World Cup or all that kind of stuff, and what we've seen on him post Fulham injury has not been the same. Has not been the same, bro. This is why I'm willing to give him one more season. I'm not saying he's a great player. I never said he was great right now. You know what I'm saying? I think his problem is up here. His problem is up here. You know what I'm saying? If he could pattern that, yeah, because he's doing everything with no belief, bro. He's doing things and he's just reacting. And if you watch him, every time he drops deep, asks for the ball, he doesn't get it. When he moves away, the ball comes to him. Then he has to move back. Then he's touch messed up. Brother, there's too much going on with that brother. He needs to just simplify it and just do his thing. Like when he start doing too much, he start falling over and it's just too much headache, bro. But it's cool to like just laugh at the lap at it. So just laugh at him. He's rubbish. That's what people want to hear anyway. So that's calm. But he's been rubbish last season. So there's no way around it. If that's what you guys think. I'm not finding ways around it. But for a man to just say sell him after the first season, that's fine. But keep the same energy for the other players that man are asking for one more season. Give him one more season. Give him one more season. Gittins, everyone was saying sell him. And then the minute they saw one game, oh my God, Gittins, oh my God. They were mixing Garnacho and Gittins together. In every sentence, you had to hear them like they were twins. The minute one brother started doing a few things here and there in the first game of preseason or second game preseason, whatever it was, oh my God, he's giving me this and he's giving me that. He's that. All of a sudden, man, he's great again. And I'm like, how does that work, bro? He's either good or he's not good. Like, why do you always have to change? Why is it from he's rubbish to great? How does that work? I don't understand that. Hey, big up to Jacko Jordan. I thought it's Jordan, not Joran, unless he changed the name. You know, big up to WL low driven. You know, you can't hack the pressure. What whole game? What did I miss of the whole game? The whole game. I don't get it. If you're talking about, was it the empty goal thing? Yeah, if you talk about the empty goal, like, I don't... Yeah, that's not... You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about the empty goal miss or something, or the one decision he made where he hit him when he hit the crossbar or something, like that's the listen, that's not the same thing, bro. You can't hit a crossbar to decide where it goes or where it doesn't go, but you're gonna add that to an L, innit? You're gonna just push that to the side and say, oh, that's an L. Add that to all of his L's he's collected, bro. Jackson had 2 seasons, you know. He had this one season where he did all right, but his finishing's rubbish. He could have doubled his goal tally. That's one thing. Then he realized his finishing wasn't all that. And remember, he's playing under a season where he's not getting the same service that Jackson was getting and missing tappings. If he was, we could have said, yo, you're getting all the service, but you're missing. We still gave Jackson, and I gave Jackson another season. I said, yo, the old thing. He started all right, and then we realized the purple patch. He reverted to factory settings again. Mikey Moore 1 step away from joining Cole. I thought he's talented. They'll probably keep him, but now he just sent him away to Germany to join Cologne or whatever that team's called. He switched the name off. Fair enough, bro. Yeah, Mudryk came on the pitch today in place of Jackson, who got subbed off the bench. Mohamed Salah. Listen, obviously, as a fellow, what's it called? As a fellow African, obviously he's a neighboring country and that to Sudan and that. We respect Mo Salah, innit? But in football terms, if I'm gonna troll a player and that, it's not because of where he's from and that. You know what I mean? It's about whatever. And obviously, they used to always compare this brother to our boy, you know what I'm saying, Eden Hazard, the baller, the guy with the most man of the matches and all that, to this guy. You get me? But he's ended up leaving Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? One of the GOAT left wingers, right wingers and all that. Sorry, right wingers. And then all of a sudden, we don't hear anything. I started to ask people questions saying, yo, you lot keep talking about the replacement for Salah, but where's this Salah brother even going? And then we get a here we go to say that this brother has gone and joined he's gone and joined Trabzonspor. Now, I know a few things about Turkish football because obviously I grew up in Holland and I remember people coming into school with these kits. You know what I mean? So I used to see Trabzonspor, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray. Those are the ones you always saw. Besiktas. You saw all these teams. You know what I mean? People say Besiktas and all that. Besiktas. That's how you say it. I've seen all those kits. You know, the yellow-blue one, the yellow-red one. I've seen the black and white kits. I remember them. Trabzonspor may have won leagues here and there, yeah, but I'm telling you, look, out of all the teams, when a player like a Salah and that leave teams, they go to Galatasaray, they go to Fenerbahce. That's like the equivalent of going to like a Feyenoord or Ajax a couple of years back when they were the big two. You know what I'm saying? Or like an Arsenal and City when they were fighting. Oh, you know what? City and Liverpool when they were going for the league. You go for one of those two teams, innit? You know what I'm saying? Essentially, they're the biggest two teams in the country, but then they're the bigger two teams. Like, that's the thing what I'm saying, innit? This brother's gone to Trabzonspor. I don't know what they're offering him. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're offering him, but brother, they didn't even give him a low number shirt, bro. They didn't give him the 7. They didn't give him the 11. They didn't give him the 10. They gave him the 61 shirt. Man went to Turkey to get the 61. I don't know if he tried to get 6.1, 6 plus 1 is 7. You get me? He tried to get the 7, but the brother wasn't willing to give that shirt back, bro. Yeah. 4th best team in Turkey. It's not like, I know he's not very good right now, yeah. Obviously his level will drop than that. But you're telling me a Salah couldn't go to, you know what I'm saying? A Salah couldn't go to, listen, bro. You see, the big up to Roms, yeah. Obviously, everyone that knows Roms on Twitter knows he's always been trolling, yeah. Trolling. Thingy, innit? You know what I'm saying? He's been trolling Salah. He was known as someone that trolled Salah, yeah. And then obviously, man put the little Tyreek clip on there. And I think when he put something else, I forgot what the other one is, brother. We've seen all the ones here, because he used to get things for slandering. This slander this, slander that. But my point here is this, yeah. This is how Hazard left football, by the way. Yeah, he left for the Champions League. I know he didn't really put that much, but he left for the Champions League. That's what matters. You know what I mean? This is our striker, you know, our winger. Yeah, not like your winger, bro. Man left and went Turkey. Now, or you could get, maybe he got unlimited hairline, you know what I'm saying? Replacements and that. Part of his deal. Yeah, I mean, when he goes over there, he went to enjoy the doner kebabs, the lahma juns and that. You know what I mean? We know where he's went there for, bro. But listen, other than that, he's on his way to retirement. He hopefully enjoys himself and that. People thought they would still see him in the Premier League, but brother, that finito, blood. Other than that, obviously Bruno Guimaraes. It looks like we got the here we go this morning for him to join Arsenal. I don't have much to say, bro. This is a long dragged saga that at this point we knew that. Listen, I don't understand. You know what I mean? They ended up doing all this time wasting to still accept £75 million. They're saying worth 75. I don't know if it's 70 plus 5. I don't know if it's without the add-ons. You know, they're just being very vague. Well, usually they're not as vague. So I don't understand. They could have just told us exactly. Newcastle sanctioned sale of Bruno to Arsenal, £75 million. AFC started lower. Newcastle wanted higher, but compromising process of being sealed to grant 28-year-old Brazil international midfielder desired move. Lyon entitled 20% of profit. So Lyon is still gonna get that 20. Is it sell-on clause? 20% of the sell-on clause? That's crazy. Do you know what I mean? So they're still making money off him. They negotiate all that to end up not without that. That didn't make sense. They could have still made more money off it. And yeah, so Bruno Guimaraes is gone to Arsenal. Bayern Diaz left United to go to Celta Vigo on loan with a €4 million €4 million buy option. Fee subject to changes based on appearances. So he's going to Celta Vigo. And then obviously Trevor Chalobah to undergo medical today ahead of joining Como from Chelsea. 27-year-old defender to sign a 5-year contract through June 2031 on Thursday after agreement reached with CFC to sign England international for 25 plus 5 for £30 million package. So obviously that was dropped by David Ornstein. And then obviously, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got Fabrizio tweeting after saying, "Oh, exclusive club-to-club agreement in place, €30 million euros fixed fee, 6 million add-ons and sell-on clause for the English centre-back. Chalobah wanted Italy plus ready for UCL football." Hey, he's ready for UCL football apparently. You know that was yeah. Man's ready for UCL football. Don't tell me I missed all the chats. Yeah, I missed all the chats. Oh, hey, listen. What's the chat saying? Because he just froze at Pierre's chat where it says 4th best team in the league. And because I have a different tab on, I didn't look at the chat. So where is it? Big up Natalie in the chat. Big up you frauds. Beating Juve aim for everyone. Big up to Paris Mandem. Need Ville to go. Arsenal to ruin his career's latter year. Who's V? Oh, Vinicius. Vinny. Okay, yeah. Listen, I don't really care about that brother, bro. If he goes, he goes. I feel sick that Arsenal got this guy. Yeah. Big up Natalie, 27. He unk. Yeah, man said, listen, 27, bro. I didn't even know he was 27 like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. But yeah, he's gone for 27 million. He's 27, sorry, he's gone for 30. I don't know if it's £30 million package. He is saying 30 million plus 6 million. It's 36 million in total. Thingy, but here, like, Ornstein doesn't say there's a sell-on clause, but this brother's saying there's a sell-on clause. So we'll see what happens. Lukaku does not show up for pre-season. Campas is expected to leave this month. Atalanta United want to bring Lukaku to the MLS. This brother always been doing the fake American accent. So maybe it's time for him to go America. You know what I'm saying? And then Franco Mastantuono, whatever his name is, on loan to Fiorentina. Here we go. Real Madrid been sending a lot of their players on loan or stuff like that. Even selling some of their players with sell-on clause, like the two brothers they sent to Fulham. You know what I'm saying? There's one brother, Frank Garcia is his name, or something like that. Gonzalo Garcia is the striker. I think he's good, you know. Like, I remember when I saw a couple of his goals in the Club World Cup and that, he looked like he was really, I would say he was really on it. You know what I'm saying? He was really on it. So maybe he could potentially be that difference here for that team. But besides that, I don't know what much to say though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, for me, he's just one of them brothers, innit? You gotta be on it, man. When it comes to him, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be on it. But he looked like he was sharp. He was getting goals consistently, and he's going to link up. He was someone. If you're gonna buy him, was it 50 million euros? So 30 something million pounds, or is it 30 million pounds? I don't know which one it was, but that's good money for him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Natalie, Bruno, and Gunner. Hey, look, listen, bro. You're not gonna finally realize what midfielders look like in recent times because you had bare scrubs. You know what I mean? And you're gonna realize he's gonna be the number one ahead of Declan Rice, and then it's Declan Rice, then it's Zubamendi, bro. You know, you're gonna realize he's better than him, bro. Yeah, from all of a sudden, Bruno's gonna be one of the best midfielders in the league, and we know how the stories go, innit? You know, we know how the stories goes, but that's it actually. Tottenham are in talks with Cody Gakpo scamp over possible move this summer after approaches ruled in July. Deal depends on Liverpool's decision. Doors closed back in July, but now could depend on financial package Barcola pursuit. Essentially, if they get Barcola, they might be willing to get rid of him. If not, they probably wouldn't. And it depends on how much money gets bidded on him, or how much money they end up offering for him. Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it. You know what I mean? Not too much news in regards to anything new. Let me see if there's anything else. Leipzig have now approved the sale of Yandy Monday to Real Madrid. 125 million euros plus 15 million package. Diomande has permission to go undergo his medical. Why has he not done his medical yet then? Leipzig set to allow Yandy Monday to travel for contract signing at medical and contract signing at Madrid. Hey, listen, bro. Here's what it is. He's ready to sell out Como. Chances of making it far in the UCL. Well, if he said he's ready for Champions League, listen, I don't really believe him, man. He's waffling, bro. If you were ready for Champions League, what did you show us in the Champions League now, bro? What did you show us in the Champions League when you had the opportunity to show us in the Champions League? You didn't show us anything. So I'm not trying to hear it. So when our team's not in the Champions League, he decided to dip. That's why I'm not having it. I'm not having that conversation with him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not having that conversation. I just think that, cool, you got rid of him, great. We better get the centre-back reinformers that we need to make sure that this club can move forward. And I know a lot of people are mentioning, but he will get cooked, bro. It's all fun and games. They're going to start saying things like, oh, he was this and he was that. Like, for me, I don't care, bro. Here you can see Chalobah has arrived in Italy to complete his move to Como. Yeah, listen, he's gonna go there. He's gonna realize the weather's nice. Yeah, cool. Is what it is, bro. There's movement around Tosin, and he has a lot of interest. He has lots of interest. Yeah, cool. They're gonna say he's got experience at playing at a big club. He's playing that Champions League. Yeah, but he's not good enough, bro. Unless you're sitting back and that, you can't get anything from Tosin. Yes, he can pass in between the lines, but besides that, he's just so... The Bozo gene is crazy on that brother, you know. Crazy. Yeah, Palestra and Giovanni Quenda were the not necessarily stars, but they were those are the ones that were really our shining lights in this game. Happy with Jew after he missed the last week in Australia. He wasn't there, but he came a couple of days ago and he played 45 minutes after a little injury. He's been very good. Happy that he could have played these minutes, and Marco's for sure having a great impact. So maybe he could do a little bit more going forward, but defensively he showed that he's doing well. Xabi Alonso and how excited he is to have Palmer alongside Rodgers. Yeah, they are both for sure. They are going to be very important players that are going to play a big role in the team in the attacking side. They have the creativity to be a threat when they receive the ball against the last line. They can score goals and make assists. They have a correlation, so that will help the role. I think that we did kind of miss Palmer or players like that in midfield, yeah, or in the 10 role and that. Obviously, I rate João Pedro in it, but I just like him a bit more further forward. He can do the 10 role, but I like him just more further forward. And I think you saw in that Sydney game or whatever game was before the Tottenham game before, where breaking of the lines and passes in behind Palmer was making, yeah. We're not getting that much from other players on the pitch. Obviously, we haven't seen Morgan Rodgers yet because he ain't been in the team, but yeah. Yes, for sure. I'm really pleased for him. It was emotional for everyone from the club to see him back, especially when I told him that before the game that was my idea, that he could play 10-15 minutes. He was thrilled for sure. It was, after such a long period, to be back on the pitch. It was a great feeling for him and a great feeling for everyone as well. That's it, man. It is what it is. Cole Palmer's problem is contact injury he got against Spurs and not his groin. That's fine then. They got discomforts, not injuries, and obviously Colwell and Palmer is gonna protect him from that pitch, innit? So it just is what it is. That's it. So anyway, chat, the man them in the chat, the ladies in the chat as well. Big up to every single one of you for watching. For the people that weren't here in the beginning, I'm gonna drop like an unboxing video. I bought something that I'm gonna use for the channel. So if you guys are interested, you want to watch something that is not really to do anything with football, but might give you an insight on what I might end up doing with it for the football stuff, let me know. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we'll do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Stop the cap. Well, what did I see? What happened? What do you mean stop the cap? What did I do? I said stop the cap. What did I do, bro? I'm gonna edit the video, probably drop the video. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, love for all the love, my people. You know what I mean? Man said stop the cap. What did I do? You know? Man said stop the cap. I ain't said anything, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, big up to you all. Keep a lookout on the video that comes out later today. We're gonna be an hour later today as well, so make sure you keep a lookout for that. And then what else are we doing today? Yeah, so we might do a bit more vlogs here and there. Hold on, he's about to get cooked in the UCL. I dislike 3 defenders now because of him. He even said he wants to play like Haaland. Who said he wants to play like Haaland? Disney FC. Who said he wants to play like Haaland? Don't tell me. It was Dala. But it's not showing me any other chat under the. Oh, João Pedro said. Oh, João Pedro said that. Okay. I didn't read anything. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, let's not play like that. You know, I mean, sorry. Let's not. Yeah, less of that. Let's just play João Pedro the way he played last season. You know what I mean? I'll take that. Sky Sports dropped this an hour ago before I end the stream. Vinicius met with Real Madrid's hierarchy today for contract talks. It has been confirmed that to Sky Sports that Vinicius is still expected to stay following those discussions. That doesn't confirm that he said he's staying. Gary Cotterill has said this, and this is with his own words. My understanding, after a series of meetings follow involving Vinicius, his agents at Real Madrid today, the player will stay. I don't know any details of what agreement was reached, but he will stay at Real Madrid. That's what they're saying. Gary Cottrell was saying on Sky Sports, and this is the clip. I haven't watched it. I can't necessarily play it because it's Sky Sports and that. That's what I don't like about YouTube, but it's what it is. Nah, he might even give him a little bit more just to keep him, bro. Yeah. You're not getting João Pedro. He's signing a new contract, bro. You're not getting that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, unless dealing him to some defensive striker, bro. Same Sky Sport, you said we got an 80 million bid for Bruno, rejected. Maybe they rejected it and then said, you know what? Get the ball after. Is Vinny creative? Nah, I don't think Vinny's creative. I think Vinny's more like a goal scoring winger. His thing is just more final third. I don't see him that much as a creator. Yeah, he can get into creative positions, but I don't see him as a creative player. Sell the player you can get more money for first. Sell Jackson, then you can sell the lap. And it's because we could get 60 or 55 million for Jackson, bro. That's what I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Maybe they want, because remember, they want to, listen, maybe they just needed to get another player first for like, or at least negotiate something with another player that might potentially be replacing him in midfield first. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really is. All love, big up, have a great day. Hey, I don't know. Hey, love for all the love, Melo. Yeah, I don't know whether you agreed with that or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's dark. Maybe they would try to see if they can keep him, but not think it's happening. Haywood Joe, big up to you. You know what I'm saying? Joel Haywood, big up for subscribing as well. Just came up earlier. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But I'm ending the stream. Big up to you. Put Paz Raid, the Vinny thing. He said it's Vinny creative. That's the one. Put we're gonna raid Paz. I don't know if he's still alive, bro. This brother doing recording. Alright then, yeah. We're gonna raid Paz. You go over there. You know what I'm saying? And what we're gonna say to him in the chat though? I wanna. Hey, listen. Vinny Bomba raid, innit? Vinny Bomba raid. Listen, Vinny Bomba raid. Chat, you already know, innit? Paz is my guy, so we can do that one. Yeah. Vinny Bomba raid. Yeah, paste that in the chat where I'm gonna redirect you over to Paz. Make sure you subscribe and show him some love. Tell him you came from Yasser TV. I don't care if you put Yasser TV raid, Vinny incoming raid, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's have some fun in that chat. I mean, love for all the love people. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Should be... Obviously, we've got Ahwa today, and then we'll see what we do in the next couple of days. I try to go live again tomorrow if I can. Otherwise, I'll drop more videos. There will be a video dropping later today, though. Keep a lookout. You know what I'm saying? Like, share it, all that kind of stuff as well. Make sure you're also following all the socials, the Yasser TV, whether it's TikToks, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Love for all the love, my people, and we out.
Corner, 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 corner.